Welcome back to my vlog. It is a very rainy, cold weekend, and I just wanted to take you guys along with me for my day. I'm pretty much having a Sunday reset today. So I did my groceries, I went to Whole Foods, and I just got some things because I already have a lot of groceries. If you guys saw my last vlog last week, I set up my fridge, I organized it for Ramadan, and I was just kind of trying to think what I wanted for iftar today, and I think I'm gonna make broccoli cheddar soup, but high protein version, because I already have broccoli in the fridge, and I was thinking, what am I gonna do with all this broccoli? So let's do a grocery haul. First things first, here, let me show you guys. This is an interesting find that I got from Whole Foods, which are these ginger chicken dumplings. My sister Amna made these for me yesterday for iftar, and they were so good. She popped them in an air fryer, and I kid you not, really amazing dumplings. They're on sale currently, so I got 2 of them. So I'm gonna pop these in the freezer, and this is great for when you just don't have time and you don't know what to make and you want something yummy or a little light snack, late night snack. You can have this with some chili oil and soy sauce. So good. So then I also got this Primal Kitchen mayo because I'm gonna make tuna salad one of these days. I got some lettuce as well for the tuna salad because I can have it with the lettuce, or I could put it in sandwiches. So I got some sourdough bread to make the sandwich. And then for the broccoli cheddar soup, got some cheddar cheese, got some onions, got some carrots as well. I got a big batch this time because I want to make carrot salad. I used to make it all the time, and then I completely forgot about it. And then I also got these sweet potato fries. I think I was more so just hungry, and it sounded good, and it was on sale. It's so difficult going to the grocery store when you're fasting. It's the worst time to go. And then I got celery for the soup and tuna salad, a tomato, and an apple. And that is pretty much it. I'm going to put back all these groceries in my fridge. Got some eggs, but I didn't get this from Whole Foods. I actually got them from my parents' home because I just cannot stand the taste of eggs from grocery stores. There's just something really off about them. So I always get my eggs from one specific Amish stand at the farmer's market. And I missed it this weekend because I slept over. I basically stayed with my parents this entire weekend, and I just got back home. So that's why I'm kind of catching up with all my chores and things like that. Got my mirepoix ready, so I just got my 1 yellow onion, a stalk of celery, 2 carrots, and then 2 garlic cloves here, and I add it to my Dutch oven here, and I just put in a little bit of butter here. I use this French butter. This is my favorite butter ever. I'm going to use my favorite wooden spoon. I got this from Sur La Table, which is this cooking appliances, utensils store. You can take cooking classes there too, which I did once. I learned how to make croissants, and it was really fun. So if you have one nearby, search it up. Just sometimes like want Sundays to be relaxing, but then I realize I've relaxed the whole weekend. I have actual cleaning to do, so I have to mainly just do my laundry, to be honest. All right, I added my flour and my spices to kind of flavor and thicken up the base of the stock. All right, now I cut up 2 florets of broccoli. I'm going to add. Is making me so happy because I get to use all these leftovers from my fridge. It's so satisfying. Like, I love that I'm using my old broccoli before it gets wasted. Like, one of my favorite things ever is like coming up with a recipe that utilizes a lot of things from your fridge that are about to go bad. By the way, this is not my recipe. I am following something online, so if you guys want to make it, then I will link it down below. Soup is looking so good, definitely thickening up now that I added the broccoli. And then now I'm gonna add some milk. I'm gonna use this 1% milk here. And this is just going to make it so creamy. Looks like the Panera Bread broccoli cheddar soup. If you guys know, you know. Like, I feel like everyone knows the Panera Bread broccoli cheddar soup. Like, we all grew up on that, right? And then I'm just gonna add my cottage cheese. I just blended it. Man, they need to start selling blended cottage cheese, because the amount of times I have to blend it for recipes, it's just like, you would think that it would be a thing because everyone's like all crazy about cottage cheese. So this is where we're getting a bulk of our protein from, and this is like what makes it, I guess, more healthy. And then lastly, we're also going to add some cheddar cheese. This is obviously what's going to make it broccoli cheddar soup. Now, so you're supposed to add 2 cups, which is this whole bag. That just seems like a lot, so I'm just gonna do half the bag here. All right, the last thing that's left to do is use our immersion blender. And I like my broccoli cheddar soup to be really creamy, so I'm gonna blend the majority of it. So I obviously can't taste it right now, so I am going to add salt later. Once I break my fast, then I can season it, because I have no idea. And I don't want to ruin all my hard work by adding too much salt. That was pretty simple, and I have soup for the next several days, and it's just so comforting because it's like raining outside. It's supposed to snow again tonight, and so having this like high protein, healthy cup of soup to break your fast, it just seems so nourishing. So I've been doing a lot of reflecting lately and have been learning so much because I just have all this time to think. And I was just journaling about something that I learned from my sister yesterday, actually, and I wanted to share it with you guys because I think it'll be really, really helpful. For the most part, I've been seeing a lot of positive changes in my life because I've been really, really focusing on creating changes within myself rather than trying to change like reality and people in front of me. But yet there was still like a few people left in my life that still provoked me and triggered me, and it didn't like necessarily change the way I acted with them, but internally I would get really frustrated and I would like find myself like suppressing a lot of like resentment or anger towards them. I was talking to my sister yesterday about this, and basically she told me the way she approached someone in our lives was very much just like letting go of any expectations and accepting the situation and that person for who they are. And that to me clicked instantly. And I feel like it just unlocked this level that I just wasn't able to figure out for so long, because there kept being these same people that frustrated me. And it was because I expected something from them. Obviously, we have certain expectations and standards for relationships with people, but some people just don't have the capacity to provide you what you need. And so it's kind of your decision whether you want to continue to interact with that person and accept that and just meet them where they're at. Or if it's like really harming you, then obviously you would leave that situation. I think that's so beautiful, and instantly, like, I just started like reflecting on that and thinking about it. And I feel like, this burden is off my shoulders because I don't really have that resentment anymore. Like, it really just went away like so quickly. And that resentment went away because I let go of my expectations. I realized that I won't be getting what I need from that person, and I can give that to myself instead. But yet I still obviously want to continue my relationship with them. And so I'm going to just accept them for as they are. And that is actually unconditional positive regard. That is actually unconditional love. To meet people where they're at, to stop trying to change them or certain circumstances, and accepting it for what it is. And I know it kind of sounds like giving up, but it's actually setting you free. And it is probably one of the most powerful things you could do, because you're not allowing that person to dictate your experiences and your feelings, and you're instead the one in control, and you're choosing to let go of expectations and standards that you've created in your head so that you can just have a much more peaceful interaction. So you could be present actually, and you could stop trying to change or manipulate certain circumstances to be in your favor, because we can't do that, right? Like, we always can't go around changing people. We have to create the change within ourselves. And maybe once we relax and we let go of our standards, gives them space to actually grow rather than holding things over them or trying to force them to act a certain way. I think it's much more of a beautiful way to interact with people. I kid you not, I couldn't sleep at night because it unlocked so much, and I kept thinking about it. Every time I feel like I'm happy and this is like a better way to live, like I always like unlock this new level, and then I feel even more free. I feel even more abundant and love. It is truly incredible. Like, this is what growth feels like. This is what healing is, and it's like honestly so beautiful, and I'm really happy I get to share it with you guys. Highly recommend journaling, especially like during Ramadan, if you're like trying to reflect and just like anything you learn, even if you're triggered, especially if you're triggered, like if you're getting hangry, like your ego's getting revved up, you're getting irritable, write about it, because that's how you catch it. That's literally, I feel like Ramadan is all about training your ego. Like, you're the one in charge. You're that master, right? Like, you do not let your feelings and your thoughts dictate your life. You're the one in control, and you get to choose which thoughts, which feelings get to hold power. So I just spent the last hour cleaning my living room, and it feels so nice. And I'm actually heading to a solid core class now that I signed up for yesterday. And I'm so regretting it because I'm so tired and it's raining outside, and I have not been working out. So I knew I had to sign myself up for a class, otherwise I would not go. So this is my workout outfit for solid core. This is actually a Figs jacket that my sister got me for my birthday, and they make athleisure as well. And then I got some yoga pants, and that's pretty much it. Of course, it just starts pouring as soon as I need to leave.
We will also be starting on the grade. Over the class is great.
I just got back home and I wanted to show you guys. I finally put up the Ramadan decorations. How cute. This is such a cute little decor. Like, look at this. Oh, and I love the colors as well. And then my mom gave me these little cute lanterns that I think I need to put batteries in them. Oh, nah. Oh, it lit up. We always have FOMO, right? Because people decorate for like Christmas and other holidays. So I really wanted to decorate for Ramadan so I can just kind of make it feel like it at home. Especially like when you're living alone, it's nice to do these kinds of things just to kind of like be in the spirit. All right, it's time to eat, and I just taste tested my soup and it turned out so freaking good. And I just added a little bit more salt and a little bit more cheese actually as well to make it more of like, to bring out the more cheddar flavor of it. I'm so excited. This looks so good. So now the most important part of this vlog, what am I having for my sweet treat of the night? Well, we have a reveal. It is these lovely sweet potato brownies. Yay! No, I'm actually not lying. These are so freaking good. I made a batch the other, like a month ago, I think, that was even better. So I'm gonna actually like use that recipe instead next time. But this is pretty good. So look at this. You cannot even tell this is not a regular brownie. Like if you're a chocolate lover, you would absolutely love the flavor of this. It's so decadent and it's so healthy for you. Like it's all good ingredients. Literally, I'm obsessed. I've been having this every single night. I'm gonna also have it with a side of cherries. This looks like just like the most girliest dessert ever. I'm gonna put a cherry on here. Okay, that looks fantastic. And then to make it even more girly, I just love that I have all pink plates here. What I'm gonna do is make my late night tea. Check out this mug, by the way. I got it from Anthropology. Isn't it so beautiful? I'm going to have this tea tonight. It's by the Puka brand, and this one is the nighttime berry, just to go in theme with the cherries and the brownie. I'm just like in the mood for something berry-like. So I love this brand for tea, by the way. They're a little bit expensive, but really good quality, really unique flavors. Just like that, it is the end of the night. I'm ending it off with my tea, with my sweet treat, with a good book, cozy with my heated blanket as always, because I can't imagine a night without my heated blanket. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will definitely see you in the next vlog. Bye.